Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Knocking things over. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm desperately seeking dopamine, and today I'm doing a chatty kind of get ready with me video, and I'm going to also be doing a semi kind of review slash first impressions of the Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 N4 foundation, which I'm actually really happy with. It seems to be the perfect foundation for my skin tone, so do you know what? I should be happier about that. That's kind of a revelation. Me from 10 years ago would have been over the moon to find a foundation that actually matches my skin tone. Let's appreciate that. Yeah, pretty darn awesome. My first impressions of this foundation, and also kind of review and my sort of first kind of week's impression of using the Lush $1 Million Sun Cream, which is very glowy, very moisturizing, but yeah, I like it. And yeah, just like a waffly chat, get ready with me. It's my first time wearing makeup in, I want to say at least a year. It's been a while. So yeah, I think I did okay. I'm kind of shiny now because I'm filming this intro a bit later, and that Lush moisturizer is on the shiny kind of side. I'll chat about that more in the video. But yeah, thanks so much for checking in and watching. I hope you enjoy. It's kind of a waffly one. Grab a cup of tea, whatever you like to do. Yeah, thanks so much for checking in and watching. I hope you enjoy. Hi y'all, so this is me starting out my makeup for the first time in months and months and months, maybe years, I don't know. But I've just bought this foundation. It is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in shade N4, which is kind of like a new shade, I think. Certainly since I last bought Studio Fix. My previous shade was either like NW10 or NW13. And MAC are really confusing. NW means the cooler tones, like pinky tones, and NC is more yellow, and N is just neutral. So I thought I'd try more of a neutral shade because I've still got the pinky undertones, but my skin is like quite kind of freckled. I think just with aging and stuff, it's like, and sun exposure and things, it's, yeah. But I wanted to get a new foundation because, as you can see, I've got serious hormonal breakouts around my mouth and chin pretty much 24/7 at the minute. I'm pretty sure that's because of some birth control I'm on at the minute, so that's making my skin a bit unhappy all of the time, and I'm really bad for skin picking as well, which aggravates it. Anywho, let's get started with that. So my face is kind of shiny. Oh, I'm going to show you. Yeah, my face is kind of shiny because I have got the $1 million sun cream, face and body sun cream from Lush on my face, which has like, I think it's like a gold and pink kind of shimmer to it. That's what's inside the lid. Let me just swatch some on my hand and see. Yeah, I think it's got like pearlescent, like gold and pink shimmer to it. It says it's suitable for like any kind of skin tone, but it just gives you a nice sheen. I say a nice sheen, it does make you very shiny. So I probably wouldn't wear this without a bit of powder on top personally. I put this on like an hour or two ago, and it's still, my skin feels, I wouldn't describe it as greasy, but I think some might. It is kind of, you can feel it's there, but my skin feels really happy with this. I got a sample from my local shop, and I was so impressed I had to buy the big tub, because even though it is, I never used to like the more moisturizing sun creams because, like I say, I don't like the greasy feeling so much. But like I said, my skin's getting a bit older, and so I appreciate the feeling of the moisture on my face now, and it smells really nice, and it does feel quite luxurious and lovely. So yeah, I'm happy with it, and I'm gonna see, this is the first time obviously that I'm trying it with actual foundation. I normally just use a bit of like the Mineralize powder on top to kind of set it. This got smashed, so it's missing a whole load of powder. 2 secs, the child wants me. Hello again. I tried to climb up the stairs more slowly this time because I realized in the last clip that I was out of breath, but yeah, I'm just not very fit. So I got a new sponge when I bought the new foundation, just the cheapest one that I think it was Debenhams had. and I've got it wet and squeegeed it out, so that's going to be fun. So I'm going to use a little bit of primer. I don't think MAC sell this anymore. I'm going to double check, but this is the Natural Radiance base in Radiant Pink. Now, I've not done makeup in so long, I'm probably going to do everything in like the wrong order and forget things and whatnot, but whatever. It's just nice to have a play sometimes, isn't it? And I'm sat in a new spot today because it's like a completely overcast day in the middle of summer, so I'm sat in front of the window to get natural light. This is one of the reasons I don't do makeup. I don't get up early enough, and the kids want you every 2 seconds. I've done my primer, which has like a sheen to it as well, so I'm like doubly sheeny now, which I don't really need, but it's nice to have like a primer. But yeah, I washed my face with my new Lush face wash today, so I got this and the Aloe Bamboo face wash, which is actually really nice. It's really small. Like, it, when I read the reviews, some people said it was smaller than I expected. It is really tiny, but it smells amazing. It kind of smells like Avobath. It's nice. And I also got this. Look how cute. I absolutely love it. I couldn't resist. I think it must be from like Halloween or Christmas range from last year. It was £5, and it's got campfire and tents and trees and the star constellations and moons and things. Absolutely love it. Proper cozy autumnal winter vibes. That's made me happy. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just nice to have. Impulse purchase. I don't know how people make chatty videos that are still concise. I don't know how they do it. When I waffle, it's hours long. Right, got some foundation. Just going to be using my mirror. Yeah, so let's see how... When I was looking online, this seemed to be a bit darker than the NW10, but not as dark as the NW13. So it looked like it was be right about my shade, and then it's more neutral, less cool. It's more in the middle, less pink. It seems to be going on really nice, actually. But yeah, if anyone else is getting that $1 Million sun cream, they do sell a powdered, what's it called? Is it called like powdered sun? Can't remember. There's like a powder sun cream as well. Well, powder sun protection. That would be really nice just as like a setting powder to put over the top of this. I did get a sample of that as well, and I have tried that combination, and it did matte down the $1 Million sun cream really nicely. Obviously it all adds up if you're getting more products, but yeah, they do actually work together quite nicely. I think this Studio Fix fluid is supposed to be kind of like a matte finish, but I find it's kind of, it's not quite completely matte. It's quite a nice, I don't want to say natural finish because it is like a full coverage, medium to full coverage foundation. It's buildable. But yeah, just gonna use, just layer up the foundation over my blemishes rather than an extra concealer, I think. Or I might use both, but yeah. Yeah, this looks kind of nice. But yeah, I think that matches my neck like completely perfect. Like, I don't need to bring it down onto my neck at all. That like really matches. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, that is actually kind of like the perfect shade for me. Oh, I'm super chuffed because I went online because I don't have a MAC anywhere near me. And even if you do have a MAC near you, like, it'll be like typical that you get there and they don't have the shade you want in stock to try or to buy or whatever. So yeah, anyway, I just spent longer than I should have done, probably just googling swatches and things. But yeah, I am super happy with that. I've just done like a thin layer, I'd say. Like, you can still see my blemishes and skin unevenness through, but it has evened things out a lot more and matte down that sheen a bit. But yeah, that's nice, that combination of the sheeny products and the foundation. My skin looks kind of healthy, I'd say. Oh my days. I'm back, and whilst I'm here, I'm just going to tell you what I did with my one of my old MAC bottles of NW13. I had 2 of these when I was decluttering all my makeup, which, well, I'm not decluttering. I've tipped it all out with the intention to declutter, but it's a state. I have too much stuff. So I had 2 of these that were like used up, like the pump wasn't really getting much out anymore. And what I did was decanted a full bottle of unopened L'Oreal True Light Colour Match foundation in shade, I think it's like 1C. It's like the cool toned palest shade. Yeah, so I decanted it into one of the bottles and then shook it up and then pumped it out into the other one, shook it up, and yeah, so this is kind of like full of a mixture of NW13 plus the L'Oreal Colour Match, because I've mixed them before and I think they blend relatively well. The Studio Fix is thicker than the Colour Match, because it felt kind of wasteful, because with these glass bottles a lot of the product sticks to the inside of the glass and you can't really get it out. So by mixing them together, hopefully use it up. So I might try this out at some point soon to see how that works with the two colours blended. They're quite a similar tone, I think, more cool toned. So yeah, that's what I've done with that. Right, so next up, I'm just going to set down everything with a bit of powder. So I've got 2 shades of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I've got light and medium. They do have like light plus, and there's another shade as well that's like similar, but they're more yellow toned. So the light and the medium are more cool toned, which is better for my skin tone. So that's the light. Oh, hang on, before I do that, I'm going to put some concealer on. It's like super old collection, super pale, and this one is a newer, like if anyone has not tried this concealer, I can highly recommend it. It's like as good as like the NARS one in my experience. Sorry, this is like old school YouTube style chat stuff. I remember when all this stuff was really popular on YouTube. I don't know what the in things are for makeup these days. All this makeup was purchased quite some time ago. I'm sure it's still fine to use. I've always been quite lucky. I've never had like a reaction to makeup or anything. Wherever I put the sponge, there we are. So I just thought I'd blend some of that under my eyes before I cover up those bags a bit, brighten everything up. Looks all right. Do I want to put anything extra on top of my nose? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Cheeks. Blemishes. But yeah, I've got like perpetual breakouts these days. Whereas it used to kind of be like, you know, like on a monthly basis. Since this birth control, it is messed with the hormones, which is what that does, doesn't it? But yeah, never mind. Yeah, my cheeks and everything, they're just a little bit freckled. I used to have like cute freckles in summertime when I'd caught the sun a bit. Now it's just kind of like not so cute, just kind of like patchy blotchy skin. Getting older. So yeah, I was thinking I want to try and wear makeup a little bit more often. So this is kind of like a practice run, because I'm not even sure if I'm leaving the house today. I could probably do with visiting the shops, and I was thinking of taking the kids to the garden centre to get some like topsoil, because apparently that's the best kind of mud to use in a mud kitchen if you don't want to use the mud from your garden, which I don't, because I don't know what animals have been doing out there. So yeah, I don't know how clean or safe the dirt out there is. So yeah, my plan is to scrub down and maybe get some wood treatment out on the mud kitchen, do that up, and then we can play with the mud kitchen with some topsoil, which would be fun. And I also want to get some compost, because I've got some plants that need repotting. My garden is in absolute state. I don't have any plants, but we did manage to successfully grow some sunflowers. We've got 2 that have actually started to flower, but they're in the same pot together. So I'm going to try and separate them without killing them and put them in 2 separate pots, but we need some compost for that. So that's a nice excuse to go to the garden centre, because our garden centre is absolutely massive, and it's got like a huge toy section to browse and a homeware section and clothes, and it's got a play park and a obscenely priced cafe. So yeah, that would be a nice day out. But if not, we at least need to go to Aldi, I think, and get some essentials. Just trying to find brushes that aren't dusty. I've got a pile of brushes over there that have been like sat up in a pot, so they're hella dusty, so they need cleaning. But these brushes have been in my makeup bag, so they're less grubby. I use the light colour on the sort of, dust that off again. It's probably dusty down there. Yeah, I use the light colour just to, on the higher parts of my face. We want it nice and light and highlighted subtly. What are we thinking? I think that looks fine. Need to bleach my roots soon. They're they're like, oh, are those grey hairs? Oh my days. Oh no, might just be the blue. Hang on. Okay, I thought I had like loads of grey hairs coming in, but I think it's just where the hair's like crisscrossing over and it's like the shiny bleach white blue. Yeah, I might have some. I've definitely found like 2 grey hairs before now. And I really like how grey hair looks on other people, so I wasn't expecting to have such a intense negative reaction to it, but as soon as I found grey hair in my own head, I was like, oh, and wanted to pluck it out. Don't know why. It's weird, the stuff we internalize, isn't it? But yeah. What's next? What should we do? Brows? Here we are. I've got some Gimme Brow. I would tell you what colour I am, but everything's completely worn off it. I don't think I've used it that much. I think it's just been like rolling around in my makeup bag, so it's just worn down. I like Gimme Brow. It's so easy to use. Do we reckon I can be bothered with makeup every day? It'd be nice if I could be bothered with makeup every day, because I have a huge stash of eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks, especially. Like, I went through a phase a few years ago of obsessing over eyeshadow palettes and lipstick colours and things. I hardly ever wear makeup and I'm not very good at applying it, but I'm like a magpie. And I go through phases of what I collect. Like, I've gone through a crystal collecting phase and a makeup collecting phase. I've also gone through like a puzzle collecting phase. Ooh, that's a video I want to do soon actually, because I did just buy some more of the Wentworth puzzles, which are like gorgeous wooden puzzles with like odd shapes. So yeah, I'd love to show you guys my puzzle collection, because they're ace. They're so satisfying. A bit more novel than your standard kind of puzzle. Plus the 250 ones, they're like nice and small, so they're easier to like put away, rather than like, especially when you got kids, having a 1,000-piece puzzle out is tricky to do, or trickier to do. Alright, brows are done. Should we do like cheeks? What should we put on my cheeks? Tell you what we do. When I was like looking through my crap, I was thinking I should really get rid of this set because it's like so chunky, and the Lush in it's been attacked by children at some point, and it's like part of that. It's not like a blusher that I can have loose in a makeup bag, because it's just like that. It's like not got a cover in it. But it's the Dandelion blush, and actually it's like a gorgeous, really like pale peachy kind of colour. It's beautiful. So I will just try that today, because I was looking at it like maybe I should just chuck it. But I'll see. I'll use it today and see how it looks. It's a nice, very subtle, good on fair skin blusher, I'd say. See, it's subtle. It's building. Yeah, and it's kind of like it's like a peachy toned blush with like a gold sheen to it, I think. Yeah, I've kind of piled that on because it wasn't showing up at first, but I think maybe I put a bit much on now. Ah, well. Don't know if I've placed it evenly either. Sorry, I'm like turning my head from side to side. Might look a bit like a clown. Hopefully when I've done my eyes, that'll even up a bit. Oh, okay. Which one did I use? Did I use that one? Oh, that's like a full-size Gimme Brow. So, oh, I think I have used that a bit, and then I got one of these on sale later. Oh, well, these are both fine to use. That's what happens when you're scatterbrained. You end up buying the same thing twice. Yeah, I'm a very chaotic person. Oh, I wish I was happier with the way I look. Eyes. That might help. Okay, so let me show you this. This is my MAC palette that I've made. Let's open it so it's not shining at you so much. I compiled this over a few years ago. So the oldest ones of these are like older than my children. But I think I'm going to use this shiny pink colour. I can't remember the names of any of the colours. It's been that long since I've used them. I know that there's a pale one called Shroom. I might just use that one. So I'm going to use this pale sheeny satin kind of finish one, I think. Is it satin finish? I don't know. I'm just going to use my little finger to apply that all over the lid, just to brighten up my eyes a little bit. Oh, there was loads of things I was going to chat about the interwebs, but I can't remember anything, especially whilst I'm concentrating on something else. Peeps who do the chatty makeup videos, they've got some skills, that's for sure. Right, let's find a nice crease kind of colour. So I want one of the matte shades. I've got a few matte shades. This one looks nice. I think this one is Wedge. It's like a cool toned light brown. It's been so long since I've done eyeshadow or anything. God, I wish I was organised. Sorry, I'm like such a Debbie Downer. What are some positive things I can chat to you about? Oh, okay, so I got an email yesterday saying that my Lush Kitchen package is on its way because I have opted in for the August box, which is like the minty one. So I am excited to see what's in that and hopefully to do a little unboxing video, because I've missed doing those because I didn't get June's or July's box. It was June the fruity box and then July was the SpongeBob box. And September's box is the glitter box, which I originally was going to get, and then I've decided no, I don't need it. Like 17-year-old me would be like mega chuffed with the glittery box, but I don't need it. Plus, I've seen some of the things that you could vote for are now just available in the shop as part of the collab with whoever the glittery people are. I can't remember, but yeah. So if like I really wanted anything, I could just get it from the shop. I think the glittery kitchen box is going to be better value for money than buying everything separately, but yeah, I don't know. It looked really nice, but I don't need it. But having some minty refreshing products for like heatwave season, yeah, I couldn't resist that for sure. And then I think I'm going to get October's box just because I love spooky season. It's ace. Right, okay, so I've done a little bit more eyeshadow. I've got a new mascara to try. I say new, I got it ages ago, but I've not used it yet. It was part of the beauty box that M&S did. It was like only like 20 something quid when you spent something or other, and I got my husband some shirts anyway, so I couldn't resist, got the beauty box. One of the deciding factors was that it had what brand is this? Ico? Yeah, Ico mascara, which I remember really wanting to try years ago and never trying it. So excuse me, I'm just going to use my mirror. Oh, I really like this one. It's so bristly. I remember seeing people like years ago on YouTube using Ico mascaras and it just making their lashes look amazing. But the shops near me have never stocked Ico. I think it's sort of like something that might be stocked in like bigger cities and fancier department stores. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is available in more local shops now, but like I say, I don't wear makeup, so I don't tend to buy makeup so much these days. And I've got it on my eyelid. I swear I must have like super like puffy eyelids because I always manage to get my eyelid with the bristly bit and then have to go in and clean it up. But if I do my mascara first, it then makes applying the eyeshadow harder and then it sticks to the mascara. I don't know how other people do it, but I'm so scatterbrained. See, I'm looking everywhere. So anyway, yeah, this is the Beach Waterproof Mascara Vacay and Volume. Fun times. Yeah. Does that mean it's going to be tricky to remove as well now that it's stuck to me? Let's have a look. See, I'm going to go grab a cotton bud. Let's see if I can clean this up. There's some people who wear like makeup every day and it doesn't look odd, but I don't know if it's just the way I've applied it or whether it's just because I'm not used to seeing my face with makeup on, but I feel like I look a bit strange. I feel like a clown. I don't know. This is kind of tricky to remove. And what I might do just to try and fix that is smudge a darker colour along the upper lash line, just to sort of blend out where I have ballsed up my mascara. These Eco Tools brushes are fab, by the way. I don't know if Boots still sell them, but they were like really cheap, and they're actually like, I think they're great quality. I don't know, I'm no makeup expert, but they're worth trying for sure. Yeah, just a little bit of a darker matte brown along the upper lash line, just to blend out where I've managed to smudge mascara there. Yeah, that just blends it in a bit, makes that less obvious. Now, will I feel more clownish if I use a lipstick? Am I missing something? I've not done any highlight or contour. I don't know if that's going to make me feel more clowny or less clowny. I might just do a little bit of, losing my words, a little bit of Body Shop bronzing powder in light matte. Don't know if they make this anymore, actually. I should check. Hopefully they do. I'll just use this brush. I just tend to dust them off in between uses. Yeah, I don't know if my face is just looking a bit patchy and powdery. I think it's just my skin. I'm like mid-30s now. Feels scary to say, but like getting a smooth base is when you've got sort of crinkly skin and like combination skin, so you've got drier patches and oily patches. It's tricky to get a smooth, happy looking base, but there we go. So I basically just put this all over, but yeah. What are we thinking? Inside this box here is hella dusty. It's been up on a shelf. See, I've got like loads of eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks. What I want is like a sheer kind of lipstick. You know, this one is sheer. It's the Game of Thrones edition of Urban Decay makeup. I got the shade Sansa Stark because she was one of my favourite characters. It's very like peachy nude kind of colour. Let's try it. Oh, that's like so orange. Yeah, this is a really soft lipstick. Like I wouldn't dare put it in a makeup bag, because if it got knocked, I reckon it'd just like smush and fall apart. Like it's so, yeah. And I literally just bought it because it was Game of Thrones Sansa Stark. Yep, smooth that out to basically nothing. Right, is that my finished look? What do we think? I reckon that looks better actually, having something on my lips. Let's take my hair out. This is just like bedhead at the minute. The sun's like in my eyes. I mean, it's like overcast, but it's quite bright, so I can't like see myself in this screen too well, but how am I looking? I just feel like I look so old. I think since having kids, I've not really properly looked in the mirror that often. So it's more of a shock now when I look in the mirror. Like the whole aging process is like taking me by surprise a bit more. Can anyone else relate to that? Like you've got kids and then you just don't look after your appearance, and then yeah. Oh god, yeah. I feel like a clown. Does this look silly? What have I done wrong? Am I going to put this on the internet? It's just me going, oh, at my face. But, I'm trying to think how I would think if I was looking at me and I was, oh, not making much sense. My eyes look, like my actual eyes look kind of pretty in the sunshine. I can see like the brown and hazel colours in there. That's cool. I don't look at myself enough. It just looks strange. I'm just seeing all the imperfections. Need to get myself esteem up, I think. Yeah, I like this length hair on me. Let me know what you think of that. I mean, like, be nice. If you don't like it, don't tell me. I don't want to know. That's like a chatty get ready with me, but it's not like... If I do this again, I guess I'll have to have all my makeup ready and like a notes list. I wish I was less scatterbrained. I really want to make YouTube videos on a regular basis, but I'm so scatterbrained that I just waffle and I can't stay on track and I can't remember what I want to say. Yeah, as a trial for first time wearing makeup in ages, this went okay, I guess. Like my skin's just older now, you know. I'm trying to look after it more with the sun cream. And the makeup has gone on okay over the top of this. It's not feeling too tacky with the layers of cream and powders over the top of this. And this does have SPF 15 as well, so it's kind of reassuring that even though I'm like messing with my face, I am layering up some kind of protection there. So yeah, now to get on with my day. The next task up is lunch for the kids. And okay, thanks love. Hi there, I just wanted to say, since filming the video, I realised that I was sat in quite bright sun, so I couldn't see how much blusher I was applying, and watching it back now, I can see that I was applying way too much blusher, so yeah, excuse me for that, but I couldn't see as clearly as you can see watching it back through the camera, if that makes sense. And also, the Natural Radiance base is still available, at least from a bunch of different retailers, if not directly from Lush, but like I say, it probably is available. Lush? Flippin' neck, Rachel. This is still available, if not directly from Mac, then a bunch of other places, as I have just reordered it from Boots right now because it was like, was it 20% off? Don't know. There was money off it, so I was like, Googling it to check. This is getting really low, so this is my favourite primer that I've ever used. Yeah, so I've restocked that. And I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm quite susceptible to skin picking, and I've got lots of breakouts at the minute, and they're quite deep, uncomfortable spots at the minute, hormonal type breakouts. And when I was on the Boots website repurchasing this lovely treat for my skin, I also spotted on sale some, I think they were called power patches, but those invisible little plasters that you put directly over a spot that are like infused with salicylic acid and other things to help shrink and treat a spot and stops you from picking because you've got a plaster on it. So yeah, I'm excited for that Boots package to come. Yeah, I've been a bit spend happy recently, so do excuse me for that. Please don't judge. I know I need to rein it in, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. I just wanted to check back and confirm that this is still available. Yes, I put too much blusher on, and yeah, I'm excited for that Boots parcel to be on its way to me soon. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.